everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm your girl Cupid, and today we are going to be getting into a love reading. Yay, a love reading. So we're going to be seeing what's next in love for you, okay? As always, I have 3 groups, but before I get into the reading, I do want to say, if you are interested in a private reading from me, please, please, please use the link in the description box below, or wherever you see the link to my website. Use that link. You will be directed to fill out a form, and once you submit the form, I will send you an invoice. Only after the invoice is paid will I start your reading. And I'm telling you this because I have run into some instances of people communicating with me or paying for readings or being told to pay for readings via Cashapp or Venmo or whatever. The only way you can be in the process of getting a reading from me is if you fill out this form. So if you contact me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and I do not send you a link to this form, it is not me. Okay? If I tell you to pay via Cash App, if I tell you to pay via whatever, it's not me. Alright? I will only use this form, and it is because, one, it tells me your email. It lets me know what questions you have. It helps me be organized, okay? But also, it's to ensure that the transaction and the interaction is secure. Alright? So please, please, please be mindful of who you communicate with, because there are so many scammers out here right now, and they are very creative. They are looking for any way to suck your money out of you. So please just keep in mind, if I do not give you a link to my site to fill out a form, it is not me. Alright? Anyway, group 1 is going to be a sunstone. Group 2 is going to be this pink calcite. Group 3 is going to be a rose quartz. Okay? Now, so anyway, all timestamps for each group will be in the description box below. And as always, there is going to be a picture inserted so that you can pause the video and meditate on which group you belong to. Okay? See you at your reading. Hi, group 1. You have chosen the sunstone, okay? Let me get my timer up. Alright, you have chosen the sunstone. We're going to get right into what is next in love for you. I'm super excited for this reading, okay? Let me go ahead and shuffle your cards, and I will see y'all on the other side. Group 1, you have somebody in the past who's going to come back, okay? So that's what we have for group 1 as far as what can you expect next in love. Let's get right into the cards, okay? So we have the Page of Cups, okay? The Page of Cups, and then we have the Lovers here. I'm going to go down like this. And then we also have money, money, money. Okay? So what I'm getting here with the Page of Cups, this is somebody who could be pretty young in age, or whoever's coming back, what they're initially offering is not going to be a whole lot, right? I'm getting maybe an apology, even a peace offering. With the money, this is somebody who's going to want to spend money on you. This is somebody who might want to give you a gift. They might offer you a gift. They might offer to take you out. But I'm definitely getting somebody who wants to spend a lot of money on you. Okay? And then with this Lovers here at the bottom, right underneath, I feel like this person, they're coming back because obviously they regret whatever happened in the past between you. They feel like you guys are a good match, is what I feel with the Lovers. But I do also, because this particular Lovers card has 3 people in it, I feel like this person hurt you because they went where they thought something was going to be better, right? This is a grass is greener kind of situation. They felt like something else was a better offer or a better situation, and they went with that, and it didn't work out. Or I'm seeing that maybe they didn't necessarily leave you to go be with somebody else, but I do see like with this person, because of experiences they've had dating other people or talking to other people, that's what's making them believe that you were the better option all along, right? It's like they're looking at the other situations that they entertained, and it's like those really don't compare. And so I feel like this person, with the Page of Cups, this person could just be very shy because we have a King of Cups here. So I feel like maybe this person's going to be very shy at first, or they're going to kind of like dip their toe in the water a little bit first, right? I'm not seeing them putting their entire heart out on the line when they first approach you, because this person, they hurt you, is what I'm getting. Like, this person hurt you. With the Money card, I also feel like maybe they left you for money, or the reason it didn't work out had to do with money. Maybe they didn't feel like they had any money, or they chose a path that they felt would get them more money, and it put them at odds with you, with the Lovers here, right? Because I feel like you are this girl who is hunched over sad, right? And this is like temptation. And so it's like this person was tempted definitely by a third party, or a third party situation. For some of you, this is like the idea of dating other people, or they were dating other people. For others of you with the Money here, it could have been that maybe they felt like it was like a financial thing for some of you, where it's like they became tempted with the idea that this other situation was going to bring them more stability, bring them more wealth, and being with you was holding them back, is what I feel like. Because I feel like with the Lovers, y'all were already together, okay? But I feel like this person is like they're looking back again, and I feel like this person is who's coming back. Like, I feel like now they are seeing you as the better option, right? They are seeing you as the money, right? They are seeing you, like, maybe they feel like being with you will bring more money, or just in general more stability, more wealth, more power. Or they just, maybe they have gotten some money, but they're still not happy without you. They want to come and share that wealth with you. They want to share that money with you. And I also feel like whatever money, because money is important here, period, because the card came out. Whatever money or stability this person was working towards, whatever it is, with the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel like they're still in the process of building it, with this at the bottom of the deck. And then right underneath that, we have this Two of Pentacles right underneath that. And so, and then the Tower. So I feel like this person chose something else. They chose money or a job or some sense of stability over you, and they thought this was going to be a better option, and it turned out not to be, right? So they're looking at it like they chose the wrong thing, right? They prioritized the wrong thing. And with the Seven of Pentacles, they're looking at it now, like they're looking at all of what they've acquired, and how it still is not really a match, or it still really can't make up for what they lost with you, right? Especially because whatever money that they went towards, it's not fast money, right? Maybe they thought they were going to get some fast money, or they thought that they were going to get some type of, they thought whatever situation they were going towards was going to change their life quickly, is what I feel like. For some of you, they felt like it was going to change their life quickly, or they were going to make really fast money. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like they're seeing now that that was not the case, that they can't make fast money off of this. And that really, like, whatever they want, it's like they're realizing that whatever they want, they have to have patience, and it's going to build over time. And so it's like they're seeing now that, like, okay, I shouldn't have left my person, or I shouldn't have hurt my person for something that has to build over time anyway. Especially now that they're seeing that they can build that over time with you, not necessarily without you, right? For others of you, it's not that they thought they were going to make fast money, but it's like they're now in a situation where whatever they have been working on or have invested in or created, it's like now with the Seven of Pentacles, it's growing at a steady rate, is what I'm saying, right? Or now they're in a position where they can allow whatever they invested in to grow at a steady rate. And so now they can take a little time and step back and come back to you. And it's like, it's allowing them to think about, it's like now that they have this time to step back, they don't have to go so hard, because whatever they're building is, you know, it's developed, you know, like this is like letting your harvest, or letting your garden harvest, right? Watching it grow and just waiting for it to be ready for you to pick it, right? And so now that they're in this position where they just have to let what they've invested in grow, now they have that time to really reflect and see, like, oh shit, like I really shouldn't have done that, because I still want them. And they're seeing now that, like, whatever they wanted, they can have that with you, and they didn't have to have it without you, okay? But I do feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that they feel like you guys are a good match. They feel like you're better together than not together. You know what I'm saying? And they're thinking about the temptations that they were faced with before, and how it really just wasn't worth it, and how none of them compare. And also, for a lot of you, it's like they're realizing that those temptations cannot distract them from the fact that they hurt you. It's like that's the thing that they really can't get over. They can't get over the fact that they hurt you, that they left you, that they, for some of you, broke your heart. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of disappointment here. I feel like with this girl, it's like she's looking at, like, she trusted this man. And even though he has this temptation here, he can't take his eyes off of the hurt he caused by being... for some of them, they feel like they were weak. For others of them, they feel like they didn't know enough. But either way, there's like an immaturity that they were in, right? Because it's like they feel like they were just immature. They didn't see clearly. So then we also have the King of Cups here, the Eight of Pentacles, and then we also have Too Young, okay? So this is interesting. So first of all, with the King of Cups, I feel like this person who's coming towards you, or this person from the past, they are probably a water sign. If not water, I do feel like air is very significant here. Water, air, and earth, pretty much. I'm not really getting any fire. Let me see before I say that. No, there's no fire energy here. So this is somebody very analytical. This is somebody, they are emotional, but I feel like this is the type of person that it's like almost like they don't take their emotions seriously until after the fact, right? This is somebody who brushes their emotions to the side, and then after the fact, they're like, oh shit, I'm still not happy. And it's like, yeah, because you completely disregarded your emotions in favor of what you felt was quote unquote logical. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like with this person and this King of Cups energy, I feel like this is somebody, they are opening themselves up to more possibility, right? I feel like before they had a very limited perspective of like what was possible for them. And it's like now they're stepping into this energy of just being receptive, you know, to what can come to them, or what they can have, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting the whole ships coming in type of situation. You know, the King of Cups is an opportunist, right? He's open to these opportunities, especially emotional opportunities or romantic opportunities, or just fulfillment, right? That's, you know, he wants to get his cup filled. And so I feel like this person, like before, they probably really didn't like neglect their cups, right? They were not really focused on filling their cups because they probably just didn't feel like that part was important, or they didn't feel like, maybe they're one of those people who feels like they have to do everything first and then fill their cup. And so it's like with the Eight of Pentacles underneath here, this is like them wanting to work things out with you. They feel like things can work. And it's like they feel like things can work because now they are realizing and they're open to the fact that, look, if my cup is empty, it needs to be full. And I need to be the one to fill it. Like, I don't feel like they're looking for you to fill their cup. But it's more like they realize that being with you filled their cup, right? They were satisfied. They did have what they wanted. But they didn't realize that that was important, right? That emotional part of them. They didn't really take the time to see it as something important. You know what I'm saying? With the 2 young underneath here, maybe you guys met. Maybe this is somebody you didn't know them that long, right? Your connection was still new. And so they maybe didn't really know how to be open to your connection. For others of you, they just feel like they were too immature. You know what I'm saying? Or they felt like the relationship before was not maturing, right? There was something very immature about your relationship, either how it started, when it started, or just what you were doing, the perspectives you had. And so they feel like they are open to working. It's like they're open to working it out and helping this relationship develop into a more mature relationship is what I'm getting here. Okay? I do feel like this person, they do see now that you are not interested or that you're not giving them attention, because here it's like they hurt you with the Lovers, okay? They turn their back on you for temptation, hurt you. This is you. This is them now. Maybe whatever situation they're in now as well, if they're still with another person or they're dating around, it's like, see how this person is really uninterested? So for some of you, like the people they are connecting with, it's almost like there's like this disconnect. Either their people are not interested in them, or they don't find the people they're talking to as interesting. There's just this space between them. It's very boring. It's like there's not enough stimulation. And I see like them trying, right? They're trying to offer their heart or, you know, give this rose to other suitors or other people that they're interested in. But it's like there's just this disconnect. For others of you, this is them like thinking about working things out with you. And it's like them realizing like they're going to have to work harder to gain your interest and gain your trust than they've ever done before, because they hurt you. So like there is this distance between you. There are these obstacles, and they're going to have to put in the effort with the Eight of Pentacles to get your interest back, because I mean they turned their back on you. So I mean, why? What would make you get back with them? You know what I'm saying? They would have to really try. But with the 2 young, I feel like they are realizing that the both of you together have to have a mature relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like however y'all were connected in the past, it just wasn't mature enough. And like I said, for some of you, maybe they are younger than you, or maybe you're younger than them, right? Like there's an age difference. For others of you, it's just that the relationship was too soon and they kind of just didn't give it a chance. You know what I mean? So it's going to be different for everyone. And then over here we have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords. Hey, sit down. Sit. Good. The Two of Swords. And then we have Cry It Out, okay? So I feel like with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords, like I feel like this person, So first of all, with the Two of Swords, they are sick of no contact. For some of y'all have been in no contact for a minute. For others of you, maybe not that long. But it's like they are tired of not talking to you, is what I feel. They want to converse with you. They want to speak to you. They don't want your back turned to them. They want your attention. And they're realizing now that that they're in a limbo state. Because, I mean, they walked away, but with the Two of Swords, you are still in between at the end of the day. And so it's like they're realizing that they put themselves between a rock and a hard place because they still want you, but they forced you to kind of close that door. But it's like they also don't like their other options. And so they're in this stuck place of like, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? Because we're not talking. I can't see them. I'm not sure what to do. I feel like with the cry it out, I feel like for some of them, maybe they have been crying, or they've just been really emotional about the disconnect between you. I also feel like this person, they think about just how they hurt you. Like, they feel like, it's like they just feel really guilty because they hurt you. Okay? They hurt you. But I also feel like this person, like, being in the Two of Swords energy, this is like them being like very woe is me. Okay? This person's been like very like, woe is me, boo-hoo, you know, I messed up. But I feel like this is them trying to get out of that energy, okay? Because we have, with the Two of Pentacles, notice, oh, this is not the Two of Swords, it's the Two of Pentacles. My bad, okay? My bad. Oh, you know what I realized? Okay, so there's a Two of Pentacles right underneath this Seven of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, it's like this person is like realizing that they have to prioritize you. Like, they have to change their priorities. So you see how he's like sneaking back up on her? It's like they're trying to like shift the scales a bit, right? They're trying to move these scales and rebalance it and bring you back in so that they can like give you the attention and give this connection the attention that it deserved. But I do feel like they are in this energy of like, I'm not crying over this anymore. I'm not gonna boo-hoo and woe is me about this anymore, because I'm not the one who got hurt, right? They're realizing like, hold on, I'm not the one who got hurt. I hurt them. So what am I boo-hooing and crying over? What am I sad about? Why am I sad when I'm the one who messed up the connection? You know what I'm saying? So with the Knight of Swords, I see them like rushing in because of this. Like, they're going to send a message to you. What's next in love? They're going to send a message. They are going to offer an olive branch. They are going to open up communication because they're realizing like, I don't want to be sad about this when really at the end of the day, I just want my person back. I want to try again. I want to see them again. And I want to see if we can elevate or mature our relationship, right? Because we have the Five of Cups reversed right next to it. They're done being sad about it. They don't want to be sad about it, right? They've already reflected on the regret. They don't want to regret it anymore. They want to do something about it. It's like they want to go back in time, I feel like, with the Five of Cups, right? They want to go back and pick these cups up off the ground. They definitely want to apologize, okay? They definitely want to reverse what happened. But with the Judgment here at the bottom of the deck, this person knows at the end of the day, you have the say-so, right? The ball is in your court. If you don't want to get back with them, if you don't want to forgive them, then they're shit out of luck. Now, I'm also seeing with Judgment that this person may have done something that they know is unforgivable. For some of you, this person got somebody else pregnant, okay? For some of you, this person did cheat, okay? But I do feel like this person at the end of the day, like, they know that they have no choice but to hear the verdict because they did you wrong. I feel like for a lot of you, this person, they wanted to build a life with you, but something psyched them out of it. Something made them change focus. And so they are really like, they're really accepting the fact that that storyline may be closed to them forever. You know what I mean? You just might not want it anymore. Like, I feel like this person wanted to have a baby with you. Like this family that they wanted to have with you is on the line, is what I'm saying. Like, that's on the line. And they know that story might close out forever. Because they were the ones, right? You see how he's reflecting on his actions, reflecting on what he's built, reflecting on the bed he's made. Like, he's seeing this, and I mean, by he, I mean like these little men in these cars, little figures, right? He's really reflecting like, this is what I've created, this is what I've built, and now I have to wait for it to play out. Now I have to let this play out how it's going to, and I'm just going to have to suck it up and deal with it. At the bottom of the deck, we have power, right? This person feels like they are more powerful with you. This person feels like they're more powerful with you. This person feels like they have more control with you. And not necessarily control over you, but control of their life, or they have more direction, they have more focus. I also heard power couple, so they feel like I said, that you are a perfect match, or you're a good match for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like the prosperity that they wanted, if they had just worked with you like they were supposed to, then they could have had that, they could have been prosperous. I feel like this person now as well, I heard power, they are using the power that they have to make amends, right? They are being resourceful with the strategist right underneath here. They're going to be resourceful. They are going to strategize, and they're going to use what they can to try and work things out with you. And I feel like this person does want to be optimistic. Like, I don't see a lack of optimism, but I do see a lot of resolve where this person is like, they understand that the likelihood of you turning your back on them is high, because what they did, like, they abandoned you. Like, with the Lover's card, even if they didn't get with another person, they straight up abandoned you. They straight up turned their back on you, and they didn't prioritize you. And so they know that you have the power here with the strategist card. Like, you have the power to say no. They don't have, like, they know they can't force you. They know that if they want to come back in and apologize, they're 100% at your mercy. So if that resonated, group 1, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment, and if you'd like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye, group 1. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the pink calcite, okay? We're going to go ahead and get right into your reading to see what's next in love. I'm going to shuffle your cards, and I will catch y'all on the other side. Alright, group 2. So, what I'm getting here for you, group 2, is that what's next in love, I feel like you're already dealing with somebody, okay? With this King of Pentacles, you're already dating somebody. This could be somebody that you're married to, right? You could be married to this person with the King of Pentacles, or this could be somebody with a really nice job, somebody's really stable, somebody who is a provider type energy. What I'm hearing is this person is solid, is what I'm getting, right? And this person wants to take care of you, okay? We have the Chariot, and we also have the 8 of Wands. So I feel like this person wants to get you out the house. This person wants to get you out. This person wants to take you somewhere. I feel like this is somebody who wants to change your current situation, either permanently or just like vacation wise. I do feel like a lot of you, like, somebody wants to go on vacation with you. They feel like you're very stressed, or they've been stressed, or you've both been really stressed. We have the 8 of Swords here at the bottom, not at the bottom of the deck, but in the next row we have the 8 of Swords right underneath the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who, like, they want to save you, right? I'm getting like a damsel in distress. Like, they see you caught up. They see you stressed. They see you feeling trapped. You feel like you have nowhere to go. And they want to come in and like rescue you out of this situation, because we have 888 right underneath that, right? So this King of Pentacles, they could be an earth sign, but they don't have to be. They want to come in and like rescue you from whatever situation you're in that has you feeling stuck and trapped, right? Eights are really significant. I mean, we have 888 here. We have the 8 of swords, and then we have the 8 of wands, right? So this person, like, they're straight up, they're like, I want to get the ball rolling, right? This person wants to come in with some opportunities to free your hands, right? Some of you are stressed out about a past situation that you were in. Some of you, it's just your job or your time. You might not feel like you have a lot of time, but somebody, you feel tied up, you feel trapped in something, and this person wants to come and like set you free. And they just want to give you new opportunities, right? They don't want you to feel like you have to keep dealing with the same situation like a dead end. You don't have to deal with this dead end, okay? Then we have the Chariot, right? And then there's the Ace of Pentacles underneath here. And then drum roll. So I feel like somebody, whoever this person is that you're dating or talking to or even married, they are waiting with the drum roll for the right time to take you somewhere, right? So they could be waiting to hear back about something, or they could be waiting for some type of plan to flesh itself out. But with the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles, they want to take you somewhere. They want to change your situation, right? They want to change where you are currently. So that could be like literally a vacation, or like I said, some of you, they might straight up want to move. They might straight up want to move to a different city, state, country, and they feel like, either way, they feel like it would provide you with a sense of peace and rest. This does have to do with money and stability, right? They want you to feel like you're taken care of. You know what I mean? If this is a vacation, this person, they are paying for the whole thing, or they're going to pay for most of it, right? They want to just get stuff. They want to like take whatever off your hands, right? They want to take the weight off your shoulders, right? Whatever they want to give to you, they want you to basically be at ease, right? They want you to feel protected, like they got you. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking at all the pictures and the tarot of sexual magic, right? This woman is always kind of like guarded and protected and held by this male figure. You see how he's like holding her, keeping her safe while she rests, keeping her safe while she's laid back, relaxing, whatever this is in the back, this devil in the back. He's protecting her from that, okay? He has her no matter what. Even here with the Knave of Wands, like, she's relaxing, throwing her head back. He's holding her. He's going to make sure she don't fall. And so that's where this person is. Like, they want to put you in a position where you feel like that. Like, no matter how much rest you get, they are there. They are going to hold it down while you relax, you know? 8 of Wands right underneath the Knave. I mean, right above the Knave of Wands, right? I feel like this person wants to come in with the opportunity to get out, to travel, to go somewhere. I feel like this is very straightforward. We have goodbye. They feel like you need they feel like you need a change of scenery. They feel like you need to go out and get some, they feel like you need a vacation. Like, I feel like this is about vacation to me. And then we have 7 of Wands. Oh, and you see how they're like by this body of water. So this person, they might want to go camping if you like camping. Or maybe they might want to take you to some water, like a beach, or even a lake or something. Like, this person, they feel like you need to go somewhere to have peace, right? And I feel like with the 7 of Wands here, them doing this is an expression of their commitment to you. You know what I mean? Like, even here, it looks like almost like he's either rubbing her back or he's taking off her dress for her. And so it's like this person, like, they want you to feel like no matter what, they're there for you. They're going to comfort you. They're going to take care of you. They're going to, you know, assist you even. But it's like, even here, like I said, his hands are wrapped around her body. So that, like, it's like an expression of how they feel like you are an extension of them, right? You are their person. You are their responsibility. And they are going to take it seriously, treating you well. They're going to take that seriously, okay? I've been running out of time lately. Ugh, I hate that. But yeah, with the goodbye, I feel like, now I feel like this reading is too fast. The other one I felt like it was too long, and now I feel like this one's too fast. What's next in love, group 2? We have what is faith without accountability? Yeah, so I feel like this person, like, they're doing this because they want you to trust them, right? They want you to trust their love. They want you to trust that they have your back. And this card is about how can you have faith if you're not going to be mindful of your own, like, dishonesty, or be mindful of the ways in which that you aren't accountable, right? Faith is accountability. Because, I don't know, it's like, I always explain this different every time. But it's like, okay, for example, with the divine, right? If we have faith that all of our dreams are going to work out, then wouldn't it make it easier for us to put the work in for our dreams to work out? If we trust that they're going to work out, why wouldn't we put in the work, right? And so that's the same with faith. Like, in this situation, like, if they want this connection to work out with you, if they want you to trust them, that means they have to put in the work to show that they are worth trusting, right? Because the thing is, when people claim that they want to be in a connection, or they want to be somewhere and but then they constantly don't put in the work, it's because they don't really truly believe it can work. They've already given up. And so, like, that's what this is about. This is about them, like, showing you that they are worth your time, showing you that they are going to step up, they are going to be accountable, they are going to be available, right? They're going to be somebody you can lean on, literally. Like, they are going to be that person that can support you when you need that support. They want you to trust them. And so if they want you to trust them, they have to give you a reason to. And I feel like that's what this is about. I feel like, I also wanted to get to this Six of Cups, right? We have Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and then Eight of Swords right underneath here. So I feel like for some of you, maybe you have children, right? You have children with this person, or you have children outside of this connection. Either way, I'm feeling like for some of you, you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, you may feel trapped, and it has to do with your children, right? Maybe you have multiple children, and so it's just a lot of work, it's a lot of stress on you. Or for others of you, even if it's not really a lot of children or your children, it might be like, if you don't have, let's say you have children outside this person, right? And so I feel like it's maybe your connection with the other parent, whether that's a baby mama or a baby daddy or whatever. It's like this, there's like some stress coming in from dealing with that other parent and making sure your children have what they need. Maybe you just feel strapped for money because, you know, as a parent, a lot of your money goes towards your kids and going towards taking care of them and making sure that they're doing all right. And so, you know, there's this stress coming in with, like, maybe you feel like you don't have enough money or enough time to give to yourself because you have to give to your children. So this person wants to come in and, like, you know, ease your burdens a bit. For others of you, like I said, you're dealing with another parent, the other parent, and I'm not really seeing much. Maybe I'm not really seeing like any specific details, but this little devil in the background makes me think of, like, you know, maybe like a baby daddy or a baby mama lurking in the background, and they're making it very, very hard for you to move forward in new connections, right? Because it's like, I don't know, it's like this person is like dominating your time. And I feel like the Six of Cups is like, for some of you, it could just be an ex, right? Energy of an ex, or energy of, like, you don't trust people the same way, or you feel, I don't know, like this person just doesn't want you to be worried so much. They want to help you let go of that toxicity that's holding you back, right? And for others of you, like I said, it's just an ex. Like, it could just be the past, these memories of the past, and what you've done in the past that has you emotionally connected to this situation that has you stuck. And this person, they want to, like, come in and, like I said, just ease your burdens. They want to take that heavy load off your shoulders. They want to put you in a new place where you don't feel like the ball is always going to drop, right? This drum roll, this anticipation that things are always going to fall apart. They don't want you to be in that energy anymore of, like, worried somebody's going to lie, or worried somebody's going to cheat, or worried something's just going to not work out. They don't want you to feel that way. And they feel like the only way to help you out in that regard is to show up being somebody worth believing in, right? They feel like they have to put in that effort to show you that you can trust them. They can't just say, trust me, but then not put in more work for you to trust them. You know what I'm saying? What is faith without accountability? They have to be accountable. For others of you, this might be an ex, right? We have return here. Right underneath, what is faith without accountability? So maybe this is somebody who you did break up with, or maybe y'all had a separation, or maybe y'all just had an argument or something. There's been some type of disagreement if this is an ex. For others of you, I feel like this is like a new person, and then you have some type of issue with your ex, right? Your past connections. For others of you, it could be an ex because there's a return, right? So maybe for some of you, if this is a new person, maybe you're dealing with your ex, right? Your ex returned, or if you have kids with them, you know, y'all are communicating more than you usually do, and it's throwing you off, it's stressing you out. Or maybe, like I said, you don't have kids, but it's an ex. Maybe they hit you up out the blue, and now it's stressing you out, or it's triggering you in some way. This person wants to help out with that. They want to get you out of that environment. They want to get you out of that situation. For others of you, if this is an ex that has returned or will return, they do want to prove that they are worth your time again. Okay, is what I'm getting. Like, they do want to prove that you can trust them. They want to prove that they can take care of you, that they can, you know, if you're stressed about things, if you're heartbroken, if you're stuck in a situation you don't want to be in, they want to show you that actually, yes, I can be that person you can lean on. I can be that person that will support you. I can be that person that's going to, you know, help you out in your time of need. Because, like I said, they can't expect you to believe in them and have faith in them if they don't give you reason to. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're an ex. Especially if there's somebody in the past that broke your trust a bit, right? That showed that they were unreliable or inconsistent in whatever way. They know they can't come up in here and do the same thing. They have to show you that it's worth your time again. Okay? That's interesting, because I was not picking up on an ex before, but when I saw that return, and I'm looking at the Six of Cups, I feel like maybe you guys, they feel like you had a good thing in the past, and maybe there's a part of you and them that's kind of stuck in the past in a way, stuck thinking about the past mistakes or problems that you had together. And it's like they're seeing now that is also holding you back, right? Faith without accountability. How can both of you believe the relationship will work out if you're not being accountable of your present mindset? You know what I'm saying? And look, sometimes you can't forgive somebody, and that's real too. Walk away. But also, I feel like for some of you, perhaps this is going to be a message for someone since I'm saying it, but it's like, if y'all both want to be together again, the only way to do that healthily, right, is to make sure you are focusing on the type of perspective you have coming in. Because if you have a perspective when you get back with a past person of still being bitter and sad and angry about things in the past, and or still not giving the relationship space to heal, right, then it's not going to work out. It just won't. And so it's like, if you want it to work out, if you believe it should work out, then you have to make sure you're being accountable of the mindset you have. Because let me tell you, the mindset you have about a relationship is going to determine the outcome of the relationship, period. If you already feel like it's not going to work out, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out. Because you're not giving it space to work out. You're not, in your mind, you're not giving it room to work out. You're already deciding that it won't. So it's like, if y'all are trying to get back together, but there was some infidelity, or there was some lies, or there was whatever, I'm not judging. People can do what they want, right? No relationship's perfect, and there's no blueprint, really. But let's say, hey, there was lying or whatever in the past. If y'all both really want it to work out when you start anew, you both have to have a different mindset. You both have to be accountable for your mindset, because that determines your actions. Okay? But for some of you, like, maybe it's not an ex, right? Because we have a goodbye here. So somebody wants to help you. If it's not an ex that wants to get back with you and you're with a new person, this new person wants to get you out of the situation, to forget about your ex. Goodbye. They want you to say goodbye to your ex. They want you to leave that situation alone, right? Either way, what I'm getting as far as what's next in love for group 2, I'm getting really that what's next in love for you is moving past hurt, right? Moving away from past hurt, evolving from it. And whoever this person is, doesn't matter who they are, new, old, whatever, this person, they want to show you, prove to you that they are also here with you to help support you in moving past this hurt that you went through. Okay? They are wanting to prove to you that you are worth trusting them. You can lean on them. They can support you. And they can get you out of the situation you're in. They don't want you to be anxious about what's going to happen. Right? They want to give you reason to trust them. Okay? So that's all I have for you today, group 2. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye, group 2. Hi, group 3. You have chosen the rose quartz crystal, okay? Oops, excuse me. You've chosen the rose quartz crystal. So we're going to get right into what's next in love for you. And I'm going to shuffle your cards and see you on the other side. Hi, group 3. Okay, so what's next in love for you? I see you guys moving out of heartbreak for sure. Where's my wand? Okay, so you guys, I feel like this is my single group, right? You're single and you're probably not thinking about anybody specific. And I feel like you've either been single for a while or just not dating, not interested in dating, not talking or meeting people. I feel like what's next up is you kind of getting back out there and dating again, which is exciting, okay? So the first thing we have the 3 of Swords here. I'm going to go down, like, in a column. So we have the 3 of Swords, then we have the Knave of Wands, and then we have Safe Travels. So already, I feel like with this group, dang, I didn't even start my timer. So with this group, I feel like you have, you might have a bit of anxiety around dating right now, or you went through something in the past that was pretty hard, right? And this could be a hard breakup, or just somebody, like, you got hurt, pretty much. Like, whether you were officially with somebody or you just were experiencing disappointment after disappointment, you were hurt a lot in the past. And I feel like you've been maybe not necessarily isolating, but definitely closed off emotionally, right? You've been allowing yourself time to just do you, right? You've been letting your heart heal is what I've been feeling like with the 3 of Swords. But with the Knave of Wands and then the Safe Travels, I feel like you feel better about getting back out there now, right? It's like you're opening up to just meeting new people and seeing where it goes. But with the safe travels here, I do feel like this is about kind of like boundaries, right? I feel like you have a clearer head in regards to like what it is you want in a partnership, or what it is you want from the dating scene, right? Like, I feel like you have a pretty clear idea of what you're willing to deal with, what you're willing to accept, and the type of people you're willing to connect with, right? So then we have the Two of Wands, and then the Sun, and then right underneath that we have Dreams, okay, group 2. So I feel like with the Dreams card, I want to stop. Well, actually, yeah, I want to start. Yeah, I want to start with the Dreams card, right? So I feel like this is about your ideals, right? This is about your, and this does extend into your boundaries, but it's like this is where your boundaries are coming from, right? You have an idea of what you want, right? And I see you being very loyal to this ideal, right? Some people say that's unrealistic or bad. I say that's a good thing, right? You have a clear idea of what it is you want as you step back out into the dating scene, okay? And I feel like with the Sun, it's like this is your main focus. You want the right partner for you, is what I feel like. Like, you don't want just anybody. You are not just looking to see what can you deal with for now. You have an idea of what it is you're looking for, and I feel like you are committed to that idea with the Sun here. And then we also have the Strength card here, so I feel like that's like a double whammy. So you could be a Leo or just a Sun sign in general. You could have some 5th house placements. You could be Venetian, right? Taurus, Libra. There's definitely air, fire. Yeah, I feel like it's mostly air and fire. But I feel like you're trying to be grounded, right? It's like you're a passionate person. You could be in your head a lot, but you're trying to ground this into set boundaries, right? You are trying to make sure you live by these standards. You're committed to it. And I say that because we have the Two of Wands here. And so but I'm looking at it like you're ready to get back out there. You're ready to date. You're ready to talk to people. You're open, right, with the globe here. You're open to see what happens. But this other wand here, this is where this balance comes in. You're still going to hold on to what you're looking for. You're still going to hold on to your expectations and your standards because you don't want to get hurt again, right? Or at least not in the same ways, right? Because I mean, some you're going to get hurt. I'm not saying you're going to get hurt regardless, but pain and disappointment and hurt, it comes with life. But you're like, look, I've already done certain things and I already know that it led me to a place I didn't want to be. So I'm going to change how I do this. I'm going to have set things I'm looking for and I'm going to stand by that, right? This is about balancing, right? Balancing your passion and your desire for connection with what it is you know you need to have in a connection for it to be worth your time. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm seeing here with this Two of Wands. It's like you're how do I say this? Like, what's next is you stepping out there into the dating world and being open, while also not just being open to anybody, right? You're not open to whatever is basically what I'm seeing, right? You're open to your Sun, your ideal, right? Whatever fits the dream, whatever is the goal, that's what you're focused on next in love. And like I said with the Strength card, that's why I see this, like you're going to be committed to this ideal. You want the person that's going to be worth your time with the Strength card. You want the person that's going to, I just heard ride or die. You want that partner, right? That person who you can be vulnerable with, right? And it's like with the Strength, I almost said like for the Lion to be vulnerable, but even this person, they can be vulnerable with this Lion. And so it's like you want that person where you can really put your defenses down and trust that that relationship's going to be worth your effort, worth your presence. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get into another situation where you have to keep all your guards up, where you have to, you know, basically pretend to be somebody else so that you don't get hurt, or so that you can prove that you are worth the love and affection. You don't want that anymore. And then we have the Empress here. So I just heard raise your price, right? You're raising your price. You're raising your standards, right? I feel like what's next in love for you is stepping out like you already, like as if you deserve what you're already at, what you're asking for, right? You're stepping out as if you deserve what you're asking for. And let me tell you, you do deserve what you're asking for, right? You're going to act like it. You're not going to just be out here and have these people trying to negotiate your standards with you. Let me tell you, people will really do that. And it's, I mean, once you realize that's what they're doing, because you don't always know, like, oh, that's what's happening. But once you realize that somebody is like trying to negotiate your boundaries, that shit will blow your mind. Like, wow, you are really in my face, basically trying to convince me that I don't deserve what I'm asking for, or you're trying to convince me that what I'm asking for is unrealistic. Basically trying to get you to lower the price. And you're like, with the Empress card, no. I'm seeing patience here. You're willing to stand your ground. You're willing to be alone until that right person comes along. And so it's like, you are open to dating, for sure. But you are not open to being back in situations that are only half or less than what you asked for. You know what I'm saying? You will wait, is what I'm getting. You will kick them to the curb. You don't have to be with anybody. You want the right one, is what I'm feeling. No frequency without motion, right? And so it's like, look, you are ready for the one. I feel like this is my group who've been holding off dating for a minute. Okay? But it's like, with this no frequency without motion, you're like, you know what? I can't find the one inside. I can't find the one at home laying in my bed. So I'm going to go out and date. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to try. But you're stepping out now with a different mindset, right? Of, I'm going to, with the safe travels here, right? This is about boundaries, right? Safe travels, also heard like safe sex. So like using condoms, making sure that you are not being risky with these people. God hey, don't be risky with these people. Don't, safe. Travel safe, okay? You are going to travel with your boundaries intact. And you're going to travel with your boundaries clear, right? You need to know the rules of the game. You will follow these rules of the game. And if somebody comes along and they're trying to negotiate with you about how to play it, you're going to say, look, this is not the game for you. Okay? Go get another board game. You don't want to play chess? Go play checkers. Like, that's how you're doing it with the Empress here. Go play checkers. But with the no frequency, you're like, look, I do want that one. I do want the ideal love. I do want to date. I do want to, meet the right person for me. So I'm going to get back out there, is what I'm getting. So there's like an assertiveness. Like, that and also I'm getting too, that this comes with your boundaries too, right? Like, no frequency without motion. If you want that one, you have to have the standards to match. Because how can you get the person that meets the standards if you don't live by these standards, right? If you don't enforce or require these standards, how can you find the one that's everything you want when you're willing to negotiate and accepting people who are not what you want, right? And so that's what I'm getting here, like this discipline. Like, it's really it's clicking now. Like, hold on. I can have what I want if I really truly act like and believe I deserve what I want. And believe it's already coming. I don't need to do all this extra shit. I don't need to, negotiate with people about what it is they can give me. If you can't give me what I want based off what I'm already setting out, then just move out the way. You know what I mean? And then we have Page of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So I do see this as just dating around, right? I'm really not seeing you stepping out into any serious relationships. And a part of that is because, one, I feel like this is my group that hasn't dated in a minute. So you're really not in a rush. You're not really in a rush, and you're not even really wanting to just jump into a serious relationship. I see this more so as you offering olive branches. Like, okay, we can go on a date. You know how like, you know how somebody will try and talk to you and they're like, man, yeah, I would love to get to know you and and whatever. And you're like, okay, we can go on a date. How about that, right? It's like, I see this Page of Pentacles, like, you are implementing these standards one by one. Like, no, I'm not going to just give you my number. Be like, okay, well, you can text me. No. You can take me on a date. You set the standard right away. And it's not like, hey, you're not offering them the Bitcoin, but you're giving them, you give them a little penny. Yeah, there's a penny. You can take me on a date. How about that? That's a little bit of, you're just sprinkling on that little stability, that standard, that boundary, like, date, you can take me on a date. And you're open to that. And then as things move forward, you'll give them one pinnacle at a time, okay? You're not just going to give them all your pinnacles, like, yes, text me. You can use my time. No. Oh, you want to get to know me? Okay, take me on a date. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, I just feel like it's like you're ready now, but it does take one step at a time, right? Implementing these boundaries, not feeling guilty when you put these boundaries in place, not feeling upset when people show you right off the bat that they're not willing to meet them. Let me tell you, once you put boundaries in place, you'll see how easy it is for a lot of people to straight up be like, okay, well, I'm not doing that, and walk away. And that's tough. Like, it hurts initially, but over time you'll start to be like, that person wasn't for me anyway, so I'm good, right? But it's like when you let go, you're getting to that place where you're like, I don't need every person to want to date me. I don't need every person I come across to want or need to date me. If I put the standards on the table and you say you don't want to meet them or you can't meet them, I'm not going to feel bad and I'm not going to negotiate, right? I'm not willing to accept less. Okay? And then we have the Queen of Wands. I also feel like this is about you accepting that you're hot. You're hot. You're attractive. You're desirable. Okay? Just because somebody doesn't want to meet your standards doesn't make you less hot or less desirable. If anything, I'm feeling like you'll be seeing that having these standards and having these boundaries that people have to meet, they have to meet these standards in order to get close to you, that's going to make you feel even hotter, because these people are going to be like, dang, I could have, but I missed my chance, right? Dang, I messed up with that. Like, I didn't really think she meant it. I didn't think she meant what she said. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel so much hotter. It's like you'll realize, like, I have the fire in my hands. I have the power. I have the power. You can demand your standards met. And if they aren't met, you have the power to say no. Okay? Don't give them your power and negotiate what you want. They either can match it or they can't. Queen of Wands. And then we also have Four of Swords here. So this is where I feel like no rush. I feel like you are really like, you know what? I am well rested. I am not operating from a place of lack. I'm going to allow this. It's like the Four of Swords I'm getting here. It's just being open to letting things do what they're going to do. Right? An energy of rest, rejuvenation. I feel like you are well rested, right? I feel like you'll feel like with the Three of Swords and then the Four of Swords, it's like you feel like, you know what? The time I spent out of the dating game, the time I spent to myself to let myself heal, it was well worth it. I can see and think clearly now, and I'm in no rush to accept just anything, okay? You're in no rush to accept just anything. All right? And I feel like, because at the bottom of the deck here, we have now. So I feel like group 3, it's like you're saying, no, I'm ready now. Like I said, like, you can have what you want. It's like you're real like, now I'm ready. I'm ready to get back out there. I just have to have the boundaries to match, right? I have to have the standards and boundaries to match what I want. But it's like, you're like, now is the time. Now I'm ready. Now I'm worth it. Now. There is no more waiting of, oh, I'll be worth it next year when I have that body that I wanted. or I'll be worth it when I have the job, or when I look a certain way, or when I feel a certain way. You're like, no, I'm ready now. I already know what I want. I already know what my standards are. I already know what my boundaries are. Now I'm ready to implement it. I'm not going to wait to implement my boundaries. I'm not afraid of not having love, because I have love now. I am a bad bitch now. I'm worth it now. And I'll be worth it tomorrow. I'll be worth it the next day. I'll be worth it the day after that. But that shit's constant. And it starts now. That's what I'm getting here. Like, what's next in love for you is like knowing your worth. Period. Front, back, up, down, left, right. You can read it backwards. You know your worth. And nobody's going to come in and convince you that you are worth less. You are worth it. Now and forever. So, I don't know. That's where I'm going to leave it today, group 3. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you'd like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye, group 3.